What's happening, everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim. We're back again today with another great and amazing tech video. The video of today, it's all about the screen. Now, this is from Godox. Okay, there we go. So this is our screen from Godox. Such an amazing kind of screen, and it looks really nice. This is called the GM6S Pro. Now, what I like about this kind of screen, or what the main thing which made me buy this screen, it was all about my camera here. So many times I'm shooting the video and I'm looking at that kind of tiny screen, but I wanted something which I can be able to see vividly even when it comes to my production and other kind of workflows. So I grabbed the Godox GM6S Pro to just unleash that. It has bunch and bunch of stuff. We're going to be checking them out, explore them, and see what's happening with this kind of monitor. It's really nice, but enough of me talking. Let's get started. So guys, here's our bad boy. As you can spot it, really cool, and we're gonna be unboxing it right now and check it out what's packed inside. I like the packaging, really quite not bad, and we just have to open it like this way, and there we go. So here we have our paperwork. So this is our paperwork. You're greeted with your paperwork in here. Really great on how you can use your monitor. And these, it seems to be like assembly stuff. So this is our monitor. I'm gonna keep it aside first, and what's packed on the box here, let's check it out. What's in here? Okay, nice. This is like the cover, which you just have to install on your monitor, and it gives that kind of guard like this way. Really cool. I kind of like that. Really impressive from Godox, and I can't wait to paint it. And another kind of stuff, you're having these kind of tools throughout here, silica gel, and you're having this kind of opening tool. This is our last but not least kind of accessory throughout the box. So as you can spot it here, we're gonna be opening it up like this way. So there we have it. This is our Allen key. I'm gonna keep it aside, and these are our, is there a battery in here? Actually no battery. So there are cables here like HDMI. This is a mini HDMI cable, and this is a HDMI to HDMI cable, and this is a micro HDMI cable which goes to my camera, I guess, through the Sony a6700. And this one here is the mount throughout mounting on your hot shore. So you might be using hot shore, or you might be using this kind of locking throughout here. Really quite impressive throughout Godox. And another kind of stuff, you're getting this kind of cleaning cloth which you can clean your screen. Really impressive. There we go. This is our portable looking monitor. It uses the NP kind of battery. I guess I have one around. So you just have to use the NP kind of battery, which is an NP770. So you just have to plug it in and toss it throughout your monitor, and you're good to go. Remove this kind of protector, and there we go. As you can spot it, really nice kind of screen. And throughout the ports, first thing first, it uses USB Type-C. It has another kind of mount over here, and you're having the mount which you can mount those kind of stuff which you can keep it on your camera. You're having a DC out, DC in, and another kind of stuff throughout here. You're having your HDMI out, HDMI in, the jack ports and remote. And on top of here, there are functionality kind of buttons. You can spot them. Really cool. So you're having like F1, F2, F3, F4, and F5, and there's back button. There's a menu kind of scrolling. Really dope. I like that. And this is your power button. So just power on our screen, and we see what's happening. So there we go. Our screen is on. Then you can use the navigation. I think you can use the actual navigation to navigate like that, selecting the language. So I'm gonna say my selection is, how do you make a selection? Okay, is it F5, F1, or is it touch? No, it's not touch, obviously. Or this, the power button selection, or you press it inner. Oh, my bad. You just have to scroll down and say okay. That was a little bit like, okay, what's happening in here? So this is how the menu is. This is center mark, and you can just change other menus, and LUTs on, LUTs off. Guys, to go directly through the menu, just press this kind of button, and you're inside the menu. This is your menu, and you can navigate where you want to do. Like if you want to go to system, you can customize the system. There's even volume control over here, which is great. And you're having shortcuts, backlight, language setting, user settings, And your main button, which you can just press, it reminds me like BlackBerry stuff. So you just have to press this kind of button to initiate a function. And when you go back throughout here, you can spot it. This is how the other assist and many kind of options over here. So we're going to be mounting throughout our camera to experience how this screen actually it is. So yeah, here's our cable. We're going to be connecting it directly throughout here. So first thing first, connect on the HDMI in, and yeah, after that you just connect the cable somewhere here. There we go. As you can spot it, this is how our screen right now looks like. Really nice. The color wise, it's just really dope. It's as if you're seeing on this kind of screen. And the way it is, the monitor, you can just adjust it, tilt it depending on the position you want. Maybe you want this type of a position, which you can just bring the monitor somewhere here. It depends on you how you're shooting and how you want the monitor it is. You can just lock in, rotate your monitor to any position you want, which you feel comfortable to look at. That kind of stuff. This is touch, so you can just navigate where you want. You can keep your LUTs, you can have waveform, so if it's waveform like that, and so as you can get betterment throughout shooting on your videos. You can have basics, you can add LUTs, you can load LUTs or LUTs manager, or you can import, or you can say select LUT load, depending on you what you want. You can just go to brightness and adjust the brightness, but keep it just constant, or reset if you made just a mistake. So you just have to get used to it here and there throughout adjustment. On the system side, you can go throughout here and check out the system on backlight. It's really important. So you just have to balance the lighting at the center. So as you can see it, I reduced it because you guys need to see this kind of stuff on my screen. So really quite not bad, really impressive throughout this screen, and it's such a game changer throughout Godox, and it gives it a 4K capability on the color side. And let me show you something. So the color which you see on the display, they're really vibrant, and it's 4K screen. So the coloring throughout here, it's really amazing. Even if I go through the program and adjust my brightness directly throughout my camera, you can spot it. We are getting the same kind of lightning exposure throughout, depending on the setting side of your camera you want. So such an amazing kind of screen throughout shooting your videos and stuff like that. It gives it much enhancement on your shoots. And yeah, so guys, let's talk about the Godox GM6S Pro specs. Well, it has a screen of 5.5-inch IPS touch. It has a resolution of 1920x1080 FHD. It has a brightness up to 20,000 nits. It has a video of HDMI in and out up to 4K 60 pass through. It has a tools of focus peak, zebra, waveform, false colors, and LUTs. LUTs 3D LUTs, you can import them with SD card, which is really nice. It has an audio of 3.5mm headphone jack. It has a power of NPF battery, which you can snap the battery throughout there. It has a USB-C PD and a DC 24 volts. So guys, that's it about our Godox GM6S Pro. Such an amazing monitor from Godox, and it's really portable. Something which I like about it, it's not that much heavy throughout it. You can just snap it on your camera, keep your cables, and you're good to go. The thing about this kind of monitor which I like about it, you can even touch throughout it. You can just navigate on using touch. That's something which is so dope. Another kind of stuff, make sure that you just grab a screen protector and snap throughout this kind of bad boy, because you know sometimes you're having dings here and there. So to get a compatible kind of screen protector glass, I think you just have to find it online somewhere. If you're not getting it, I think you just go and find those kind of cutting kind of protector, but to just get something to keep on this kind of monitor without damaging the screen. To be honest, I really like this kind of monitor from Godox, and it's such an amazing one. Let me know in the comment section, do you prefer on your camera getting a monitor? Because I'm tired on looking on that kind of smaller screen on my camera. I've been using it for many years. I had a monitor way back, but I sold it because I didn't like it that much. It was a little quite bigger, but this one, it's such a game changer from Godox. So that's what's up, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Will you be grabbing this kind of monitor? What's your thoughts and stuff like that? I did not go that much deeper throughout this kind of monitor, like installing LUTs, doing this, doing that, but you know, getting throughout there and understand, since it gets you through those kind of setting stuff, I think it's much better. So that's what's up, guys. Up on the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video of today, and catch you guys on the next tech video. So let's stay sharp and creative. Kudos, guys, and peace.